Hey friends, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead, and I'm having fun with bread today. I have peas that I canned for baby food and then found out it wasn't safe as baby food because of baby's digestive system. It's fine for you and me, but it's not recommended for babies. I also have sweet potatoes and, of course, sludgy potatoes. Now this is what Ma Ingalls would call her bread sponge. This is just water, yeast, sugar, and flour all whisked together, and it's been bubbling away. I'm going to divide this in three. Let's get started. Now, as you can see, I have 3 KitchenAid bowls. This is for Sam, and these 2 are for Ghost. One used to be from the Cowgirl. And I'm going to do my best to divide this bread sponge into 3. It's almost time to fill up my yeast jar again. I always put my yeast in a jar. I buy it by the pound and I keep it in the fridge. It lasts so much longer that way. I'm just going to add a little bit more yeast because this is going to be quite heavy. Where's my church key? It's in my pocket. We're going to put our mushy potatoes in there. This goes. And on goes the dough hook. And in goes flour. Because remember, this is just a sponge. It was flour, sugar water, and yeast. Now, that should be enough for the moment for that one. Now, I only have the 2 KitchenAids, but I have the 3 bowls. So, let's get Sam working. Never higher than 2 on that one. So, this is baby food peas. I'm going to put the peas on. There we go. Lock that down. I'm going to get that turning. And I'm going to get some of this dough and put it aside for tonight's pizza. Going to add more flour to the peas. And more flour. Now, if you want to make this really striking, you go ahead and use food coloring, but I'm not. Now I'm going to put my kneading mat down here on the table. Now, our pea bread is done. Nice and sticky. I'm trying to get all of this off the dough hook because I was going to do the sweet potato by hand, but since we got 2 bowls, we don't have to. So, in here, and that looks just about perfect. Looks like our sweet potato dough is also ready. So here we go. We're gonna do this whole mat. with our white bread. I'm going to take a chunk off of this and add it into this for the spaghetti dough later. All right, now we're going to roll this out. Okay, now roll this up in parchment. Do you see where I'm going with this, folks? No, it's not going to make that big of a color difference, is it? It's just 3 shades of vegetable bread. I thought it would come out more like a spiral, but you know what? We'll work with what we have, right? Okay, now, all right, now we're just gonna roll this up. Pull it and stretch it as you roll. Look at that. Okay, now I like the tops of the parchment coming up so that when I put something over it to let it rise, it doesn't stick to the bread. So here we go. Push this in a little bit. Try to squish this in a little bit. Then we're gonna go 1, 2. I may need a 4th bread pan. You can see a very delicate spiral. 1 loaf pan. 2 loaf pans. And I didn't cut the end off, so 3. This one's not going to be as pretty in spiral. This, I'm just going to put in with pizza dough. Press these down. Let them fill the pan. Cover it. Now let's have a look at our bread. Oh, wow. Isn't that beautiful? These are going into a 375-degree oven for about 35 minutes. All right, our timer has gone off. Look at that. Let's see. That's how you know it's done, when it sounds hollow. It looks like our 4 vegetable bread is a success. Now I'm just going to put this up here, let it cool down under the cloth so that we don't get a really crusty crust, and we'll be back later to slice some up. Okay, It's cooled down enough for me to slice so that we can see what this bread looks like on the inside. It's still quite hot, so very hot actually. Oh my goodness. Now, like I said, if you want bright colors, use food coloring. But isn't that gorgeous? Look, you've got the potato onion bread, the pea bread, and the sweet potato bread all in one lovely spiral. I'm gonna cover these back up because I cannot wrap them in plastic until they're cool. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying 4 vegetable potato bread. Pretty as well as nutritious. Take care, God bless.